we are back.
Back.
Boo, 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 boo. South Africa. You know my people. Nikhona. Oh, kahle kahle.
Yes.
Kahle kahle. Umgosi. You know, umgosi, like gossip.
Gossip,
a
yeah.
bit of gossip.
Yes.
Of what's happening in the two countries. Let's chill. Hello, Chaplin Chillers.
What's
we
good?
Are
What's
back.
good? Yes, we all back. Boom, 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 boom. We are back.
That's how long we've been gone. We've been gone for solid 4 months.
Yes, 4
almost
months.
5. And so this video is about life update. Where have we been? As well as reintroduction of what we're going to be doing going forward. Because wow, life has been
Lifing. Life been lifing. Yes, life been life. And still lifing.
It's still life, and it will always life.
Yes,
you know.
yes.
But this madam here I was just overwhelmed by burnt out. That's the right word. Thank you. By just so many things that were just happening in my life, and I felt like I was now pouring from an empty cup. I was just not enjoying coming to sit in front of the camera, and I love the camera.
And you could tell.
I was just so exhausted.
You could tell.
I was being dragged by you know who. Like, we have to be loyal to our chillers, and like, yeah, I know we gotta be loyal, but also loyalty goes with giving them solid, good, content, and not feeling like you just taking it from. I was really pulling it from very far. Like, listen, those last couple of episodes were being pulled. So I made a decision before I even informed my husband. I made a very, I'm trying to think of this English word and it's just running away from me.
Say it in Zulu.
I don't even know what it is in Zulu.
You don't even know it in Zulu neither.
But it's right here. The word is right here, right here. But anyways, I made a decision to just take a break. And I told my husband, I said, if you force me to continue, then I'm just going to be staring at the screen, because that's how I was feeling at the time. I just had nothing in me.
And being a good wife, she did it.
I did it until I felt I
that's
couldn't
a good
do
woman,
it anymore.
boy. I'm telling you.
No,
yes.
It's not a good woman. When you've
a
been
good
forced
wife.
to do something.
I'm saying you're doing it to help me. Yes.
Yeah.
You're doing it to,
and then the last couple of episodes, I think 2 or 3 episodes, he tried to do it on his own, and he realized, hey, he needs his wife.
Yes, I need my wife.
This is Chilling with the Chaplins, not with a chaplain, but with 2 chaplains.
Yes.
So yeah, I feel refreshed, and because. And the reason why I feel so refreshed is because spiritually I'm very balanced. I feel so like I have God breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's how beautiful my relationship with God is right now. And I'm just so grateful that, the Lord really is such a good God when he says he will never leave me, nor forsake you.
Yes.
We are the ones who move away from God.
That's so true.
And when we move away from God, life does overwhelm.
Yes, it does overwhelm.
Because you don't have a support structure. You can have your family, your husband, your spouse, whatever, as a support structure. But if God is absent,
if you remove the source,
if you remove you're practically removing yourself from the plug, the power plug. You could fool yourself and be going to church and just attending, because that's what I was doing, really. I was just marking the register at some point. I was there in person, but spiritually I was out. And
where it gets that, marking the register.
And so that down it really hit me hard. As a result, I wanted out. I wanted out of everything. I wanted out of my marriage. I wanted out of God. I wanted out of life. Yes, I was even willing to unalive myself at some point, because the pressure was just so much. And what causes the pressure? Just wanting to be like the Joneses, really. Not necessarily material-wise, but also just having to be able to keep up, balance, work, businesses, ministry, life. I wanted to be balanced in everything, but you can't really be. Some things will get strained, and there was just so much happening.
Lacking.
Yeah, some things will lack, and that's okay, because we are human. We are not superhuman.
And your journey is your journey.
And your journey is your journey. So it's just the pressure really that got to me. And I was at a point where I felt really, really sad. And I would say I hit a bit of depression because I just didn't want to interact. You know, I didn't want to interact. I stopped going to church for a while. And just having found God again, it feels beautiful. Or I'm able just to have a relationship with me and Him. And it's just so beautiful just to have that moment where in the morning, good morning, Holy Spirit, how are you doing today? Oh my, I had a beautiful night's sleep. That's how me and God communicate nowadays.
Yes.
You know, it's so beautiful. And so that's my part. And I'm so grateful that my husband was very understanding when he realized that I was not myself anymore and we pulled away. He tried to hold the fort, but the fort was a bit too heavy for one chaplain. And he decided, you know what? We had promised the viewers that it's going to be Chilling with the Chaplins. And if it's just one chaplain, it's not complete.
Yes.
So he paused with me. Now we are back.
Back.
Boo, 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 boo.
Back. Better than ever.
Yeah, so we are Chaplain Chillers 2.0.
2.0, yes, 2.0.
So we're going to be doing in the next couple of weeks. So right now we're going to be uploading
probably one a week.
One episode a week, probably,
Yes.
until we're really, really back on our feet and able to give you 2 episodes. Previously, we
Taking it slow.
Taking it slow because we don't want to be overwhelmed. Because remember, we were at a point where we were doing our own editing as well because financially we weren't able to give it to our editor. So we're going to continue with editing our own videos until we are able to give it to an external party. So editing takes time.
Yes.
Above the businesses that we're trying to push and build, above our daily 9 to 5 that we have, and above marriage, because marriage is work.
Yes, marriage is work.
Yeah, above marriage and, you know, maneuvering with family and everything. So, yeah.
Yeah,
So once a week, it's going to be Fridays.
Fridays, and we want to go back to how it was started.
How the vision started.
Yes, two individuals from different perspectives, husband and wife, and
2 different continents.
Two different continents, speaking about their particular country. You know, bringing to you different topics from South Africa and from America, so that those that's in America can learn about South Africa. And those that's in South Africa can learn about America.
And vice versa. Yeah. Even like
those that's outside as well.
Yeah, and people outside of those countries can learn about the 2 countries because I feel like, you know, I don't like it. South Africa, you know, my people. Nikona. Okay. You know, when I say Nikona, the comment section will know. We Nikona. And just tell them in the comment section if Nikona ngempela yini. So Nikona basically means are you there?
Okay.
You know, and we do this with most social media. When people are putting their own videos, it could be from whatever country. And when you want to comment, somebody will just say Nikona in the comment section and we'll all go up there and speak in our own native language. We don't care if you the content creator is English or whatever. We don't care. We are having our own family meeting in your content. That's South Africans for you. I love my country so much. And we'll just walk you through like our journeys here in America as well. We'll do a bit of vlogging. We'll do, sometimes my husband gets camera shy, so he doesn't really like to vlog when we go out and eat. And I think that's a bit of nice just to show you guys who have not been to that place, even the Americans, like, you know, the kind of places that we like to go to eat at. But hopefully we'll be doing a lot more of that. We'll be doing, even like with interviews, the plan is to have people who are coming into America, who are from South Africa or whatever, or Americans who are in South Africa or visited South Africa, who are, you know, going to tell us their why they're here and their
perspective of South Africa,
of the different countries, and even South Africans who are in this country can share on what's been happening with their life, lives and stuff like that. So those are the kinds of interviews we'll be having ever so often as part of our podcasting. So if you're interested to be interviewed, inbox us. We'll be happy to interview you if you fall in that category. So if you're South African and you're in America, we'd love to interview you. And you can tell us on what's happening with your life, what brought you here, and just share. Because people are curious what takes us from our countries, what makes us really just, leave your country and your people and your culture and go to another country. Yes. And even Americans who have been to South Africa, who are maybe back home or even live in South Africa, would love to interview you and find out what's the difference between living in America and now that you're living in South Africa. Please reach out to us. Would love to interview you. Yes. And then, so we've spoken about vlogging. We've spoken about interviews.
And every now and then we still do the What's Good in the Hood. What's Good in the Hood. Where we talk about hot trending topics
in the two countries.
In the two countries. Talk about it's coming from the two countries.
Yeah. And also,
and that when we go live, we will go live on What's Good in the Hood.
Yeah, maybe not. We'll see. We'll play. We can pre-record. We'll see how that goes.
Yes.
But we'll be doing because What's Good in the Hood.
It's just whatever popping. It could be any day. It could be any day, any week. Whatever popping, we just come out with our take from that particular country. So it could be Friday, could be Tuesday, could be Wednesday, whatever.
News pop anytime.
Yeah, news pop anytime.
Because when the former president Trump was being almost, you know what I mean, unalived, we wanted to do What's Good in the Hood so badly, but I was just not up to it mentally at that time. So it's things like that, because it can be something like that can happen
in an instance.
During the week.
It could be in the middle of 12 o'clock at night in the morning. Yeah, we just come on. No time frame, no particular day. And What's Good in the Hood.
So kahle, umgosi, umgosi, like gossip.
Gossip,
a bit of gossip.
Yes.
Of what's happening in the two countries. And like right now, the Diddy case is really coming nicely. So that should be something that we can talk about too. And so you can hear our perspective and what's been happening, keep you updated.
And still have probably what we can learn from different things. Yeah.
And also other things that we're going to be talking about is we're going to be doing some reactions.
Yes, my wife's still trying to figure out how.
Because right now I'm actually watching Love at First Sight I believe it's season 7. I would love to do a reaction on that because there's just so much happening.
Yes.
But my husband is not watching it, so it's going to be hard to do a reaction on something he's not watching. So something maybe we're watching together, maybe we can do a reaction on and just give you guys maybe a movie or whatever. We'll see. But I'd love to do reactions because I just think they're fun.
Or documentary.
No.
What's wrong with that?
Documentary?
Yeah,
that's boring.
What? No.
I might be wearing glasses, but hey.
It depends.
I'm no nerd.
It's a lesson and everything.
Whatever.
I like documentaries.
We come to YouTube to distress.
I love documentaries. I come to learn.
So what's going to be different is that for now, we're not going to be uploading twice a week. And also, we're going to take it a little notch down with our Friday episodes because we're going too much into business and stuff like that. And we realized even with the views, they were not viewing. You guys were not viewing it. So we know with the Sunday Fun Day, which was more interactive, you guys were viewing it more. So we're going to stick more to that niche, which we had initially planned on. And then my husband obviously took a U10, wanted to let's do business. And I'm like, no, people will go to a business podcast for that.
And that's something that I got with you. If you want marketing, I'm coming out with the marketing podcast. So, so that we can stick to what the purpose for this channel and then for the business.
Because you're coming to chill with us. We're not coming to here to stress you out. We want you to really chill with us. We are actually expecting new iPhones. Yes. So we're going to be, as soon as they come, we're going to unbox that for you guys in front of you. And it's just a lot.
Yes,
everything that's happening that we feel is necessary or is nice for us to share with you guys, we'll be sharing with you guys. So lastly, we just want to thank you for not giving up on us.
Yes, staying there with us.
Just come in, not unsubscribing. Thank you. We appreciate
Thank you.
you.
Yes.
And,
I hope you've been watching the old videos.
yeah, go back and
you could have been
watch.
catching up.
Catch up. Yeah, and share these videos.
Yes, share it.
Like, comment, because that will help get us back in the algorithmic, because we've been really on the down low with that, because we haven't been uploading. Like we said, it's been like almost 5 months now. But we're happy to be back. We started
with a new focus.
We started this channel for a reason. We wanted to share a bit of our lives, a glimpse of our lives with you guys, and a glimpse of our experiences in life in terms of the two countries.
Yes.
And how, a couple from two different continents.
Black love.
Just love. Okay, I'm all for love.
Black love.
How
yes.
we are navigating. Because the culture really does matter.
Yes.
And yeah, so we share on how we are able to make it work.
Yes.
Yeah. So on that note, if there's nothing else you'd like to add, we'd like to say thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you soon. See you in the next video. You take care.
Deuces.
Bye-bye.
Bye.